Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. This is Straight Facts Commentary where I give you my unpopular opinions in everything pop culture. So please stick around and subscribe for more. Hey y'all, I am back again with another video, and in today's video, you see the title, we are going to be speaking about Nicki Minaj. There's some more drama going on. Like, what is going on with Miss Nicki? So we're going to get into it. If you're interested in her, female rap, pop, conspiracy theory, sharing topics on popular opinions, whatever I feel like getting into for real, go on ahead and subscribe, and let's get into this video. Okay, so Nicki is in the news right now because, she was on Twitter apparently, and fans were tweeting at her about different things, and she was replying to some of them. And I guess a fan asked her about her album cover because she is coming out with a deluxe, as I made a video on previously. And I guess she hasn't put out the cover, but she has made the official album deluxe announcement. It comes out next month, I'm pretty sure. September, I'm pretty sure. And so she made the announcement, but she had when she made the announcement, she had a whole bunch of clips and videos and pictures of her and Kenneth Petty for whatever reason. I don't know how relevant that is. I don't know why she used that. But when she made the announcement on Instagram that I saw, it was a bunch of pictures and videos of her and her husband and the baby, I think. And so I guess somebody on Twitter was like, "Oh, what's the album cover, or the deluxe cover of Pink Friday 2?" And she got snappy, I guess, with the fan over it. So let me show you exactly what transpired. Okay, so it shows, Nicki Minaj fan calls her out for being rude when they asked her about her album cover. The person says, "When are you going to post the cover?" And then she says, "Whenever I want to. When are you taking the next step in your education, boo?" Oh, oh wait. What? All right, moving on. And then this person says, "I didn't say nothing wrong. Plus English is my third language. Oh, my three language at that. It's just a question from a fan that love and support you. Plus F you." Oh, not F you. This person says, "Joking or not, I will never ever let anyone disrespect me, not even her, like it or not. Kiss my ass. Heart emoji." Oh, wow. Now, basically, a bunch of people were underneath her posts on Twitter, going off on Nicki for responding to the fan like that. They were like, "Why the heck were you being so rude? She just asked a question, or he just asked a question. They were just asking you a simple question. Why did she snap at him like that?" A bunch of people were underneath that initial tweet itself, going in on Nicki. And then a whole bunch of people across Instagram and different platforms are responding or reacting to this, going off on Nicki, being like, "Girl, what the heck? She was being rude." And a lot of people were saying that the fan did good by coming back and addressing it and saying, "Hey, that was rude. I didn't appreciate that," opposed to just being like, "It's okay. Nicki can be mean to me. She can choke me out and throw me across the room. I wouldn't care." There's fans like that who they don't care as long as the person is talking to them. They will accept whatever they say to them. You know what I mean? And I just find this really interesting. Usually Nicki Minaj isn't really too snippy with the fans, and if she is, it's in a certain kind of coded way, and it's usually because the fans are not understanding something she's saying, or she's trying to correct something. But in this instance, it did come off a little bit kind of snappy. But a lot of people too were saying, "Oh my gosh, why is everybody going in on Nicki for, responding to the fan? She didn't cuss them out. She didn't say anything super crazy to them in terms of calling them names, or, why are people going this hard on Nicki for this when Cardi B cusses out her fans all the time, this, that, and the third?" That's definitely true. Now, what I will say is that's definitely true. Cardi B cusses out her fans all day and random people on Twitter all day long, and nobody really bats an eye when Cardi B does it. Well, I do. When I say nobody, I mean the rest of y'all. I do. I always call out Cardi B for talking to her fans crazy, because no matter who it is, whether it's Cardi B, Nicki, whoever got fans out here, I'm gonna call them out if they're going off on their fans, because the fans are the support system. You need your fans. You need your fans. You don't talk crazy to your fans. That's like me coming on here unjustified, going off on y'all. Meaning, y'all have not said or done anything, wrong or whatever. And I just start talking to y'all crazy for no reason. No, you just don't do that. You just don't do that. So I always like call out, artists or whoever for being disrespectful to people and their fans and their support systems. So, but basically, people were drawing the comparison like, why is everybody going so hard on Nicki? In comparison to what Cardi B says, no, she didn't say anything like super crazy, but it still was rude. And I think another thing too is that people don't expect it from Nicki because she's so kind to the fans. She's so sweet to them. She's keeps them 24/7 wrapped up into her bosom. Like she keeps them so close and is so nice to them all the time. And so the fans are so involved in her life and in her action, her interactions on social media, that people wouldn't expect for Nicki to do that. Unfortunately, people have set an expectation for Cardi B constantly going off on her fans to the point where they don't really care. They probably cared the first couple of times Cardi did it, and then now they're so used to it that they don't care anymore. Which isn't justifiable, but that's quite frankly what happened. But yeah, with Nicki though, since this isn't like her typical kind of, behavior or whatever, or typical kind of like thing, I wonder what's going on. I feel like Nicki is stressed out though. I feel like she's stressed out about something because the whole label stuff, she's been talking about that for a while. I just did a video on that. Her label drama and stuff not going right there. She's getting ready to put out her album though, so she should be happy. She's getting ready to start the second leg of her tour, which people are saying that that's not selling out. I don't know how true that is. I haven't personally looked, but I've been hearing rumors about that. You guys let me know. I really don't know. I don't like getting into tours and all that because I don't want it to be inaccurate, whatever information I'm saying. So that's why I don't really talk about tours. I'm like, I don't really know what's going on with the numbers and all of that stuff with that, and I don't want to speak on something that I might not have the accurate information on. But that's what people on the internet are saying. People are saying that there's something going around about her husband that's coming out. I haven't seen anything, but yeah, I've been hearing like whispers about it, but I still haven't seen like there's some kind of video or something having to do with that case that's going on. So, or that went on in the past with him and that girl that he was charged for and whatnot. So there's supposedly there's stuff going on, and if all of this is true, then she's probably stressed out. There's probably stuff that's stressing her out right now, child. And maybe it's causing her to be irritable. I don't know. But a lot of people are dragging Nicki right now. And you know what's very interesting? I have been holding Nicki Minaj accountable since I started my channel. And I have been doing this channel now for a year. And I've been telling y'all, nobody wanted to listen to me back then. Everybody wanted to drag me back then. But I've been telling y'all, it's like, look, there's nothing wrong with holding folks accountable. Just because she's your fave, just because she's talented, just because she's this and that, doesn't mean that you can't tell her when she's wrong. And everybody dragged me. I said, just because she's the greatest female rapper of all time doesn't mean she doesn't make mistakes. Doesn't mean she's not imperfect, just like the rest of the female rappers out here, just like the rest of the pop girls, just like anybody else. For whatever reason, people were afraid to tell her. And now that, everybody's jumped on a bandwagon of holding Nicki accountable, but I've been doing it and I was getting dragged for it before. I just find that very interesting. It always like it's so interesting to me, but that's why I'm always true to myself. I stand on what I stand on. I don't take nothing back because, I know what I'd be talking about. And Nicki is, she's very talented, but she has things she needs to work on. And I don't know what's going on with her right now, but I hope she gathers herself. I hope she gathers herself because it's right now everything is a mess. Everything is a mess. And the start of the year, I wouldn't even say it was like this, but this from the beginning of like the past year on, I don't know what the heck's been going on with her. I don't know. But let me go ahead and get into some comments of what people were saying about the tweet. Some comments read, Nicki's response was uncalled for. Nicki was rude, but y'all will continue to condone this behavior. Her fans are in an abusive relationship with her. I don't know if I wouldn't take it as far as to say that, but I do think there's a lot of codependency there between all of them. Damn, Nicki, a simple stay tuned would have been cool. Yeah, she could have just said like, it's not ready yet, or eventually, or whatever, something. But that was kind of, I don't know, that came out of left field. She is always the problem. Cardi talked to her fans any type of way though, but when Nicki do it, it's a problem. It's a problem for both of them. She's rude. Period. Been rude. Yeah, it's definitely different though. The her rude and Cardi's rude are definitely different, but both just different types of rude. Well, no, I lied. No, I lied. Nicki is rude. Cardi is nasty. That's the difference. Cardi is nasty. That's completely different. I wouldn't say Nicki Minaj is nasty. She could be rude, but not nasty. Let's see. But this heifer y'all call queen. I mean, that doesn't have anything to do. I mean, she's still the queen of rap though. Humble her. Stop buying her music. That was so uncalled for. And the primary example of why people need to stop worshiping these. Oh, girl, you better eat. The same God who made you made me. Stay humble. And again, this is the type of stuff that I've been talking about. Haven't I been preaching this stuff on my channel for the last year? For people who have, for people who have been here, I've been saying this. I've been saying stop standing people. I've been saying stop worshiping these celebrities. I've been preaching this stuff for the last year, and people drag me, girl. Anyway, and here it go. Here the internet go, confirming everything I've been saying. Mean girl, no surprise. Pika stood on business. She comes off as very unhappy, or as a very unhappy person now. She's mean and miserable. I think that there's stuff going on with her. Like I said, I feel like maybe a year or so ago it was different, but I feel like there's a lot probably going on in the background with her that's causing her to act different. That's why I don't like her now. She be off that. Ooh, I'm not saying that and tripping. Only the Barbs think she's joking. Who jokes like that? SMH. If I don't like you as a person, I'm not listening to your music. I don't care how good it is. Personality is important. Yeah, now in social media day and age, it comes with the package, unfortunately. It wouldn't have mattered 10, 15, 20 years ago. I just want Nicki's team to take over all her accounts and creative direction. Yeah, I think Nicki has a lot of control over what she does, which is fine. That's great. I want to have control too. I like doing my own thing, but I do think she needs a little bit of management for sure. Dang, should I be in the background? I'd love to work behind the scenes in the industry. I think I do great. The lack of self esteem in these comments, y'all need some guidance and to learn to love yourself. The world is so lost, and so many people are looking for validation and acceptance. They cling on to anything and anyone. It's scary. So many followers and not enough independent thinkers. Exactly. It's giving tolerance of abuse, and I really hate that for many of you who are really lost. Yeah, I will always beat to the sound of my own drum. Like, yeah, hell nah. Oop. COKE is a hell of a drug. She was much nicer before she got married, y'all. This been the energy she gives off. Some of you are late to the party. I'm over Nicki. She needs to humble herself since she went at Megan and talked about her mom passing. She's too damn old to be acting like this. That 1994 video of her husband going around on Twitter got her stressed. Oh, see, I still haven't seen the video, and I'd be on Twitter. Did she ask her husband if he registered on the SCX offender list? Oh my god. Okay, you guys, in the comments go on and on and on and on. So yeah, you guys let me know. What do you think is going on with Nicki? I don't know. But maybe all of this will like go away and things will be fine after she just finally gets out her deluxe and starts the second leg of her tour. Probably people won't even be talking about any of this stuff anymore. I guess we'll see though. Anyway, that's it for this one. I love you and I'll talk to you in the next one.